I'm Justin Brady, still here at the Borlaug Dialogue in downtown Des Moines. And one of the components that we've touched on in the past with Marshall was tech and how innovation plays into this. It's not just a distribution thing here at the Borlaug Dialogue and the World Food Prize. It's also about tech. It's also about innovation. It's about finding new solutions in ag and finding new solutions to feed the world. And we're joined with Chen, the founder and CEO of ZeaKal, a company who's doing just that. Thanks so much for coming on the Iowa podcast. Really appreciate it.
Oh, thanks, Justin, for having me.
And you were telling me Iowa's, you don't live in Iowa, but it's kind of your second home at this point.
I don't live in Iowa. I live in sunny San Diego, but Iowa does feel like a second home. It's been a great community, and we're hoping to put down our technology roots here.
Yeah, so talk to me about that. What is ZeaKal? It's a fascinating company. It's has to do with photosynthesis and a bunch of stuff that went over my head. So go ahead and describe what that is.
So for listeners, the name ZeaKal comes from our technology roots in New Zealand and California. And while we originally did not set out to change photosynthesis, this is kind of science by serendipity, where we discovered that we had changed how plants essentially take in CO2 from the air and make better and more nutritious food products. So when we saw that we had this amazing conserved technology that seems to work across all these crops, we said, well, what are the two biggest crops that matter here in the US? Well, it's corn and soy. And we developed photosynthesis enhanced crops across both of them. So what PhotoSeed does essentially is genetics that improves carbon capture, and we make soybeans and corn that are more nutrient and energy dense, so more oil and more protein per acre, so that we can uplift the value of these crops for farmers and make them more valuable and also relevant for the supply chains that corn and soy play into.
New Zealand and California are a little far apart.
They are.
Can you walk viewers and listeners through the connection there?
Yeah, so I'm gonna compress a 20-year journey into a few seconds if I can. So I started my career as a venture capitalist, and my mentor had a hypothesis, which is great technology can originate from anywhere. And what we look for was that, every community around the world farms. Food is the basis that, kind of connects all of us. So he said, with this shared kind of passion for food, this need for agricultural sustainability, what are the other research organizations around the world working on? And can we find great pieces of IP that could have global solutions and also local ones as well? So my early investment journey took me to New Zealand, Australia, Canada, and it was finding these pieces of orphan IP and creating kind of cross-country, cross-continent research collaborations that we ultimately found the counterpoints, these pieces of the IP that we assembled together that ultimately became the PhotoSeed technology and the formation of ZeaKal.
Fascinating. So ZeaKal is more of an efficiency thing for increasing performance, yield, that kind. It's basically an efficiency play. It's making our crops more efficient. We can get more stuff per acre, and you're in corn and soy, right?
Yeah. So think of this as, plants eat carbon dioxide for lunch.
Yeah.
And we're making plants eat more CO2. I call it the anti-Ozempic of plants. Our plants think they're constantly starving all the time, so they're just gobbling that up more. What are they going to do with that extra energy? So the second part of PhotoSeed is, let's make sure that we're partitioning this extra energy into the highest value products we can create. And right now, oil is driving everything in the agricultural market because it touches food, it touches feed, and touches fuels in our transition economy. So the idea is, imagine for every acre we have, that beyond just thinking about yield and bushels per acre, think about how much more oil and protein we can get out of that acre. Think about the fact that we can feed animals, increase their feed conversion. We can create more gallons of sustainable aviation fuel, renewable diesel, without any additional inputs or any additional land.
Right. So walk us through the connection with the World Food Prize. You, and this is probably be our final question, but you're one of the judges for an event, you're an MC, and you were a part of the inaugural World Food Prize? So you've been here a while.
So it's been a tremendous honor to be involved with the World Food Prize organization, and I've had the chance to be involved in many facets. But last year, I was part of the inaugural class of what we call the top agri-food pioneers. So a class of leaders in the industry that are changing innovation or pioneering new solutions for food and ag. So it was a tremendous honor to be part of that inductee class. This year, I'm one of the MCs and judges for the Innovate for Impact Challenge, which was a program that was announced at the World Food Prize for 2024. And the idea is we were looking at these amazing innovations from around the world. We had hundreds of applicants that we now have gotten to the top 3. And tomorrow we get a chance for these 3 presenters to be on stage, give 5-minute elevator pitches in front of a judging panel. And the winner will walk home with a pretty amazing prize and recognition on one of the largest stages of the world.
It's incredible, and we appreciate you doing it.
Of course.
Chen, the founder and CEO of ZeaKal.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for coming to Iowa, and
Oh, of
let us
course.
know when you get a place here.
Yeah, exactly. No, thanks, Justin. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah.